This is an annotated version of Trump's first speech after he was criminally indicted for various charges involving classified documents. It's Trump without Trump. You won't have to listen to his voice. I'll break it down for you. This time, I'm only going to focus on parts of the speech where Donald J. Trump talked about the indictment. Trump referred to his persecution and various investigations surrounding him about 35% of the time. The rest was his standard campaign speech. Some highlights. He claimed the suppression of the Hunter Biden laptop story threw the national election 17 points in Biden's favor. Other notable quotes. Our country has tears because of what's happening. And the only good thing about the indictment is it's driven my poll numbers way up. Trump said this hours after the second criminal indictment, so there's absolutely no reliable poll that would have shown an increase in his popularity. He said that China pays President Biden $1 million a year for documents. He didn't clarify what he meant by this or offer any specifics. Trump said that Hillary, quote, doesn't matter anymore, which was interesting since he brought her up 8 times and mentioned Bill Clinton's infamous sock drawer scandal. Biden was mentioned 35 times. Trump spoke of himself in third person 29 times. He brought up the 2020 election and claimed it was rigged or fraudulent 28 times. His strange habit of using the phrase, sir, to talk about himself came up 19 times. He used various terms for communism 17 times, boxes 11, deep state 6, Hunter 5, witch hunt 5, espionage 4, Anthony Weiner 4, perfect phone call 3, and Presidential Records Act 3 times. The crowd half-heartedly and with no irony shouted, "Lock her up," at the beginning of the speech, but eventually switched to the generic USA, USA, USA. And Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene spoke for about a minute where she bragged about Trump's poll numbers and urged her fellow residents of Georgia to get out the vote, even though Trump had promoted the idea of election fraud for most of the speech.